This is breaking news.
Blackpink star Lisa says her White Lotus character is just like her, but flirtier and ladylike. Blinks. Get ready, because Blackpink star Lisa is getting ready to drop her solo album Alter Ego at the end of the month. But before that happens, there's another persona she's ready to introduce the world to. Her character in The White Lotus, Mook. Lisa, credited on the show as Lalisa Manoban, makes her acting debut on the third season of HBO's The White Lotus. On Mike White's Emmy-winning series, Lisa plays Mook, a health guru type who works with guests at the Thailand beach resort. Off the clock, Mook finds herself in a romantic friendship with one of the resort's security guards, the yearning Gaitok, Tame Thaptinthong. In an interview with Variety, Lisa said that Mook is just like her, but flirtier and ladylike. I'm more like a tomboy. She discussed how she tried to baffle her nerves on the first day of shooting. I'm so nervous, I was sweating. I was like, I can't remember my lines. I'm blanked. But Lisa proved to be an asset to her co-star and frequent scene partner Thaptinthong, particularly when it came to speaking Thai. The actor's preferred language is English, and Thai is his second language, but Thaptinthong said White had scripted Gaitok as having been born and raised on Koh Samui, and never having left the area. His Thai has to be very local and authentic. She was a great help, Thaptinthong said. I started doing the lines in how I normally speak Thai, and they're like, Lisa, can you help? That's where Lisa would step in and rephrase sentences to ensure Gaitok's words were grammatically correct. She said, I didn't want him to appear like he doesn't sound like a local or real. I want everything to be really natural. When they weren't working, the cast would spend time together going for dinners, drinks, or karaoke. Everyone would make an effort, Thaptinthong said. The karaoke nights were fun. When I'd get up there to sing, she would get into a dance routine. Despite her music stardom in one of the most famous girl groups in the world, Lisa said, I'm just shy when it comes to karaoke. I'll be in the back. Below, Lisa discussed her audition for the show, playing Mook, and taking on this alter ego. This is your first acting project. What was your audition process like? I'm a huge fan of The White Lotus, and I got this opportunity to play Mook. I'd never acted before, but I'm just going to try and going to give it a shot. Like, why not? I was so lucky and happy that I got the role. What's one note Mike White gave you? He didn't really give us notes. He just let us do whatever we felt like giving. I read that when you got the part, you cried with your friends and mom. Can you talk about that? I told them after I got the call, because they had no idea. They were like, why is she tearing up like that? So, I had to tell them, and they were great supporters. I mean, they don't really know The White Lotus, but they were happy for me to be a part of it. I wanted to touch on what you said about Mike giving you the freedom to discover Mook. What was your way into her, and did you give her a backstory? I took some acting lessons and went through it with my teacher. It really touched my heart, and I was about to cry. Mook has something in common with me. I just had this idea. How should I create Mook? But I didn't really have to do much. She's just me, but flirtier and ladylike, because in real life, I'm more like a tomboy. What was it like working with the cast and working with Tame? I had a lot of scenes with Tame, and we were always hanging out, going through all the lines. He helped me a lot too. The crew was always supporting me. They were like, you're a singer, now you're acting. You're doing great, Lisa. Are you still keeping in touch with one another? What's the group chat called? It's really normal. It's called White Lotus, cast or something. I think we need to change it to something more fun. I love hearing Thai being spoken on the show. What was it like for you to be able to speak it? It's really nice that I can speak Thai and act in Thai in a Hollywood series. It's rare. I'm just so proud that I can represent my culture through this series. What did you learn from being on the show? So much. Everything is still new to me. I'm so grateful that I can work with these really supportive people. It's like a family, and I gained that warmness.